boosting up, but he's going to miss the boost and be returned by Lou quickly. Now not Faye has the flag. See if Chris Ball and CC can get a return here. He's going to bomb and boost up into base. 3 of the bad news balls are there though, so unlikely that he's going to cap. Spiller and CC just chasing right now. Looks like Spiller gets a quick return. Can he get the reset? Oh, he just barely misses the snipe on Atom Bomb. Bad News Ball's offense hasn't gotten the flag out yet, which would help them immensely. Meanwhile, they're just going for pups. They got our tag pro both left and right, and CC with a nice bomb snipe to return the flag carrier. And they're going to use those tag pros to get out of base. Meanwhile, Not Prey has a rolling bomb with the flag.
I think the stream's down.
Oh, is it?
Seems like it, yeah.
Oh, darn. Looks like it's still on to me.
Okay, it's back on now. Just came back on for me.
Yeah. That's weird. Either way, didn't miss much. So Spiller is trapped in 4 right now, but he managed to slip by Atom Bomb. Not quite enough, though, as he's quickly returned. CC and Lou, meanwhile, get a return while Spiller was on anti. So let's see if Chris Ball can make this into a cap as he goes into base, but all 4 Chili Poppers are going to be there. See if Lou can get a cap here. Oh, but Not Prey comes in with a nice rolling bomb to successfully return him. Meanwhile, Not Faye is going to get out with the flag and take it straight in the base. He's going to have to turn around, however, because 3 of the bad news balls got there quickly as well. Chris Ball's just running around with the flag as well. Looks like he's going close to their base, and he's quickly returned. Not Faye's going to bring it into his own base, but he's going to have to turn around. His regrab is there, and the flag is not. Let's see if CC can return Not Faye here. Looks like Lou's going to get him with a nice snipe. Let's see if CC can get the solo return on Not Prey. It's not looking like it, but it is a return for cap scenario. Not any longer. CC does eventually get the snipe. The Spiller can't quite get down and get the reset, however. CC misses too. Now Devious is going up towards the Red Hot Chili Popper base, but he's going to have to turn around. Chris Ball is doing a nice job holding the flag right now. Looks like they were in another return for cap scenario for a couple seconds there, but they could not capitalize on that either. Now the flag's in base. Lou flasted, but Spiller with a nice kiss. Meanwhile, Not Prey's going to take out the flag. He's going to try and find a way in the base, but Spiller has that tag pro, so the blocks are not there. But it looks like it's 2-on-2 now, if he can sneak in there. Nope, he's going to get returned by the offensive defense, but they do have a regrab train set up. Bad News Balls is going to have to stop that regrab train before they can start mounting any offensive pressure. Meanwhile, Not Faye is going to get a power-up in the Bad News Ball space, a rolling bomb that's going to help with the flag carrying. Looks like he's going to go to base, bombing in, and oh, Lou is positioned nicely, and CC with the rolling bomb on Ree. That's going to help him a lot. That was a good opportunity for the Red Hot Chili Peppers to cap, but they could not take advantage of it. Meanwhile, the Red Hot Chili Peppers return close to base, but CC can't get Not Prey. That would have been a reset if he managed to get the return there, but he instead spikes himself. Spiller using that tag to his advantage. Lou's going to get out with the flag and barely missed Devious, who would have gotten the return reset if he had gotten that return. Meanwhile, Not Phase out with the flag. They don't have regrab, so it would have been a return for cap if the Bad News Balls could have gotten a return there. But meanwhile, the Red Hot Chili Poppers are running around with 2 tag pros. One of them has run out. Lou's going to continue to run around with the flag. He's starting to get closed in there. Almost gets a nice split, but is returned by Atom Bomb. Now CC's going to take the flag. Spiller better go back for a regrab, otherwise they risk a reset. Lou's going to be there, but both Red Hot Chili Popper defenders are there, and Not Faye's going to come in the base with a cap, so the Red Hot Chili Poppers are ahead of the Bad News Balls, 1-0, 4 minutes into this first half. Not Faye's going to come out with the flag again. Looks like almost past CC end, but he does not have the blocks in base. Chris Ball's going to try and get out the flag. He will take out Juke past Devious, but he's almost returned by Atom Bomb, who had a rolling bomb with the flag. But Chris Ball is going to get the rolling bomb of his own and just run around for a little bit. He's going to get almost sniped by Devious, but the rolling bomb sticky did not work out well for them. He's going to bomb in a base and just narrowly miss regrab. Meanwhile, Not Prey running around being chased by Spiller. Got a nice escort by Atom Bomb to prevent being tagged. And Atom Bomb's really using that tag pro well to keep the chasers off Not Prey. So the return on both teams coming out. Lou manages to get across base. This is a capping opportunity, but Atom Bomb's just in front of him, and no one's there to block for him. Atom Bomb is going to quickly get out with the flag again. Spiller will also take the one-on-one grab and exit base. So return on Spiller. Now Chris Ball, one of the Bad News Balls offenders, has the flag. Let's see if having the more specialized defensive chaser will help the Bad News Balls. Looks like CC's pretty alone out there, and he's forced to go back to regrab as Lou grabs the flag. And it looks like there's Not Prey of a tag pro, which is about the only thing they have. If CC's returned here, this is a cap for the Red Hot Chili Poppers. CC has to stay alive, and he's barely going to avoid Not Prey. He's just quickly returned, however, as Lou's going to go to the outside with the flag. Sniped by Devious. That's a nice snipe. Looks like Atom Bomb was past 3, but got a little bumped by his teammate and was forced to be returned. Chris Ball, meanwhile, carrying the flag. This could be an opportunity for Bad News Balls. They have the 2-on-1 block, and he's going to come in and tie things up with 1.5 minutes left. This means this first game is all tied up. They will be playing 3 10-minute games, and the winner of those 3 will advance to the next stage of the tournament. But the Red Hot Chili Poppers quickly respond with a cap, managing to boost past the Bad News Balls. I believe when they were going for pups. So they have the lead with a minute left. Lou's going to make a nice juke past Devious, it looks like. Meanwhile, Atom Bomb has the flag and is pretty safe. Lou's going to boost into Not Faye. Not Faye's going to go back looking for that snipe on CC, but he's wisely staying behind the spikes there. And Atom Bomb is in a little bit of a corner, but Lou abandons chasing for a second, and that allows him to slip out. And he gets past Spiller. He's going to get a rolling bomb in that right. There's only 40 seconds left, and he has an open path to flag. That's going to put him up 3-1. With 30 seconds left, it's unlikely that Bad News Balls will get 2 caps with the remaining time. But we'll see. Not Prey has a rolling bomb with the flag, and he's going to boost in from behind too. So they're going to take a 4-1 lead over the Bad News Balls. That's pretty brutal. Not Prey's going to try and get out with the flag again. Not Faye has a tag pro lead. They're both going out. They have a tag pro in base too. This could be a 5th cap. Cap differential is a tiebreaker, and they're going to take it first game 5-1. As Red Hot Chili Poppers absolutely destroys the Bad News Balls in first half of the NALTP tournament. Bad News Balls will have 2 10-minute halves to come back though. So we'll see how that works out for them. So it looks like we have CC in here. CC, what do you think about that last game? He's not being very responsive. He just left. So yeah, that's a tough loss for the Bad News Balls. As I mentioned earlier, they essentially it's 3 games that are 10 minutes each, and Bad News Balls just lost the first one 10 or 5-1. Which is extremely surprising considering that Bad News Balls is an MLTP team. Granted, they are the worst MLTP team versus the NLTP Red Hot Chili Poppers. We'll see if that this loss will maybe light a fire for the Bad News Balls and actually get them to play well for once. Looks like the Red Hot Chili Peppers are not making any substitutions for this second game. As that obviously that first half went rather well for them. Meanwhile, the Bad News Balls are subbing in their captain Honey Bear for Lou in the second half. Or the second game, should I say? And we're starting the second game. So we'll see if the Bad News Balls can come back after that devastating first game loss. Looks like we have tag pros for both teams in their base, as well as a tag pro left for the Red Hot Chili Poppers and a rolling bomb right for the Bad News Balls. CC is going to take that rolling bomb. Let's see if he goes offense or not. Probably not, since it was immediately defused by Not Prey. Meanwhile, the Red Hot Chili Poppers have 2 tag pros wandering around. Chris Ball just trying to avoid not getting killed, as Honey Bear was. Spiller, who grabbed a tag pro in his base, was also kissed with the other tag pro. Meanwhile, Not Prey, he's going to actually get out here, possibly, against Spiller and CC. He's going to try and get in the base, but all 4 Bad News Balls are there, so he's just going to take a lap. And as he gets returned by CC, Not Faye's going to take out the flag, and CC is a nice return. That's going to get a reset for the Bad News Balls. Not Prey's going to flaccid. Both teams reset here, as their offenders will return and try and get a grab off. Getting the re-grab chain off is so important in this map. Bad News Balls really weren't able to do it very well last game. Meanwhile, the Red Hot Chili Poppers scored several times on a re-grab half. Both teams going for pups. Looks like there's a rolling ball on offense and defense on the Red Hot Chili Popper base. Honey Bear's going to get out, but sniped by Not Faye. Devious has a tag pro in the Bad News Balls base, but no one's there to abuse the fact that he's able to create some leverage to grab. His tag pro runs out just in time, but he does kill CC. However, Not Prey isn't able to get out. Devious is also grabs and quickly flaccid. Neither offense has anything going right now. They both want to try and get off that re-grab train. Honey's going to grab. He might be out. Going to the left side. He's going to take the boost, and he's out. Not Faye trying to get out, but is followed closely by Spiller. Honey Bear returned pretty quickly. If the Red Hot Chili Peppers need to return here, it will be a reset, but they aren't going to be able to, as CC gets the return. Now Not Prey is in a position to try and get a reset, but he decides to go for a Juke Juice instead. Devious picked up a rolling bomb, but it was quickly defused by CC. Honey Bear is holding the flag now for the Bad News Balls as Devious is returned. Looks like they were playing a little bit of anti-re there, but they abandoned it. Not Faye is going to take out the flag, looking fairly safe right now. Honey Bear might be trapped in 4 there, but he manages to slip by Devious to continue his hold. Not Faye going to be spiked there as both teams get the flag out. Chris Ball going left as Atom Bomb going straight down the middle. Chris Ball is returned on a bomb by Devious, as Atom Bomb just holds the flag with only Spiller there to chase him. Now Chris Ball is going to provide some pressure as well. CC has the flag. He's going into 4 right now. They're going to try and trap him there. It's not Faye gets a nice snipe, but Atom Bomb is also trapped, but he gets some blocks from Faye and Devious. That's going to let him survive for a little bit longer, and he's just going to get stay alive, actually. He's going to kiss Honey Bear, though. Not a wise decision, as the Bad News Balls had a rolling bomb on regrab. Chris Ball takes it in the base with the rolling bomb, but it's defused before he hits it. So he is forced to go back out into the open field. Honey Bear gets a nice return. Meanwhile, Faye goes out the left side. They can't trap her in there, as he is dancing around. Bad News Balls aren't getting really close, but Honey Bear manages to get a good return. Devious is going to take it all the way into base. There's 2 Bad News Balls there, and the flag is not, so it's going to be an unwise decision. Now they have a chance. They have blocks, potentially, but Chris Ball, with some nice offensive D, returns the flag carrier. Now, Not Faye has the flag, and Red Hot Chili Poppers do not have a regrab, but it's 2-on-1 blocking. All 4 Bad News Balls are in the base, and they can't get a cap. But the Bad News Balls don't have a grab yet either, so that is potentially bad for them. CC with the flag pro, he's still in base. Atom Bomb has that juke juice, and Devious. This is going to be a cap for the Red Hot Chili Poppers as they take the lead in Game 2 as well. Spiller going to quickly grab and be returned. It's going to be 1-on-1 as the regrab train was stopped for the Red Hot Chili Poppers, but they also got a cap out of it. And all they need to do is hold this lead for the rest of this game, and they will defeat the MLTP Bad News Balls. Honey's going to grab and might get out, but Atom Bomb's there. He's not going to let him be juked, as Chris Ball flashes right after that. Atom Bomb is getting a tag pro, while Spiller has a tag pro and a juke juice. Let's see if they can use that to grab something on offense for the Bad News Balls. Meanwhile, Not Prey has a juke juice on offense for the Red Hot Chili Poppers, and Chris Ball is out. He has some blocks in base. This might be a cap, but the Red Hot Chili Poppers slip past the blocks, and it's quickly returned. Honey Bear has the flag now. It's 3-on-2 in the base. Let's see if he can get in there, but Atom Bomb with a nice return. That's going to be a reset for the Red Hot Chili Poppers as Honey Bear rushed it in there. Meanwhile, Honey Bear is trying to grab 2-on-1 while Atom Bomb is in the Bad News Balls base. Chris Ball with a grab, and he manages to get by Devious. Will Not Faye catch up in time? He will, and that will be a return for the Bad News, or for the Red Hot Chili Poppers. Honey Bear with the flag now, no re, so he should be careful, but it's almost boosts into Not Prey, but Chris Ball is there to save him. And this could be a reset for the Red Hot Chili Poppers if they can get their turn on Chris Ball. He has some space to work with, so he might be able to sneak out of there. Devious coming down. Meanwhile, Atom Bomb trying to get the snipe, but that's going to trap Chris Ball, although Honey should be able to... Oh no, Devious decided not to hold the contain there. That's strange. And CC chasing Not Prey of a juke juice, unable to catch him. Meanwhile, Chris Ball has a juke juice on offense and is going to almost bomb into the regrab, but stays alive for now. Both teams just carrying right now as CC returns. Not Prey. Not Faye is going to go out right. Perhaps being trapped for, but manages to slip by CC. Now Honey Bear is getting out of base with the flag off regrab, as Chris Ball is unable to prevent the regrab train as Atom Bomb picks up a tag pro left and goes flag pro. So with 2 minutes left, Bad News Balls need to score once to even up the score and twice to win. If it's a tie, then they have to win on cap differential, which is not looking good as they gave up, or as they were -4 in the first game. So if Bad News Balls ties this, they'll have to go, or they'll have to win by 4 or more in the third game, which would be something that I don't have confidence in them to do. So meanwhile, both defenses are reset with 2 minutes left. Honey Bear is going to go out with the flag. Be returned by Not Prey, and we had some good positioning there. Chris Ball is going out. He's going to be trapped in 4, not be able to slip by Atom Bomb while Not Fate picks up a Tag Pro. They're going to try and use that to grab on offense. CC trying the whole devious, and it works. Honey Bear's coming off the flag. He manages to get the cap. That's going to tie things up here. Spiller coming in. He has a potential. Oh, but he doesn't manage to use his blocks well. Now, Not Faye, pass 2. This is potentially capping for the Red Hot Chili Poppers, but Devious is not able to get enough blocks in time as the Bad News Balls all come crashing in. Spiller almost tries to get out for rolling, but is unable to do so. Atom Bomb trying to make an attempt on flag here. He's just running around while the defense manages to hold. He gets past Spiller, but he still has Chris Ball and Honey Bear to beat. Meanwhile, Not Faye is just going to hang back, perhaps waiting for a regrab. Looks like Not Prey is going to go grab that regrab. Run into Not Faye. That's not good for the Red Hot Chili Poppers. Not Faye is going to take it all the way 4. Meanwhile, the Bad News Balls get out of base after a flag pro grab. They're going to need a return quick if they want to cap and win the game, which is probably their best chance at this point to win the series. So meanwhile, Not Prey is out with the flag. There's 16 seconds left. The Bad News Balls desperately need a cap. They do not want to try and have to win this on cap differential. Honey Bear is going to kiss, and that'll basically be the game at this point. CC grabs with 4 seconds left, but he's not going to be able to get to the other opposing base in time. So game 2 is a tie, 1-1, after the Red Hot Chili Poppers won the first game, 5-1. So Bad News Balls will have to win this third game by 4 caps or more to take the series, or at least bring it into overtime. Looks like we have Donuts42 in the channel.
Oh, hey, I noticed you're using an edited version of my graphic, and so I just decided to fix it to make it look cleaner.
Oh, thanks.
For your scoreboard, let me upload it, Edgar.
Yeah, this is I did edit your scoreboard.
Yeah, I realized after I made it that it was pretty poorly suited for Tag Pro games.
Yeah. Although if I used your original one, worked better for this format. I still have the NALTP version.
Yeah, I made that for the playoffs. Here's the link.
Thanks. I will update that probably after the stream.
Yeah, I just figured, why not do it now?
Yeah.
Hi, stream viewers, all 68 of you. Alright, bye.
So yeah, as we go into the third game, it looks like the Red Hot Chili Poppers aren't making any changes, and I believe the Bad News Balls, yes, they're switching Chris Ball out for Demon 32. So this should be interesting. Demon didn't come in time to play the first two games. It looks like they're taking Honey Bear out actually instead of Chris Ball. So let's see if this change of pace is going to help the Bad News Balls, as they need a massive victory over the Red Hot Chili Poppers to take this series. And it looks like we're starting the third game here. Again, Bad News Balls need to win by at least 4 to bring it into overtime, and 5 to win the series. It looks like it's going to be rolling bombs all around, except for the Bad News Balls base, which will be a Tag Pro.
Three, two, one.
This Demon is going to take that Tag Pro in the Bad News Balls base and take it on offense. He's going to wait a little bit, though, and spike himself. That's going to be costly. That Tag Pro is almost going to be useless at this point, as he's only going to have a few seconds by the time he arrives in base. Meanwhile, Not Faye got a grab off and gets sniped by an unfortunate boost spawn. Not Prey trying to stay alive, but unlikely to make it out. But he's almost made it to the boost, but Spiller manages to catch up with him just in time. CC gets another return, and both offenses were unsuccessful at getting out in the first couple attempts. Demon's going to try and bomb across. He's going to grab the flag. Let's see if he can get out. He might. Devious might have the angle on him, but no, he's going to have a little bit of space to work with. He's still kind of contained in the base, but Atom Bomb was drawn out a little bit, so he should be able to advance downward a little bit. Chris Ball is going to grab and get a Juke Juice in their base after Demon is returned. Meanwhile, Not Prey is going to escape with the help of 2 Tag Pros, but Chris Ball is just going to kiss, which is wise, as they have 2 people spawning. But the Tag Pro manages to deal with them both as Devious gets out. Now both teams looking for that reset. Not Faye's going to get the return on Demon, but Chris Ball is there for the regrab, and CC will get Chris Ball's regrab. So looks like the Bad News Balls will keep that chain up for a little while. Chris Ball is going to bomb into the regrab. Not wise. Meanwhile, there was a kiss, and now CC is out with the flag. This is a good chance. If he had gone 4 there, he might have had a chance to bomb in. But now the Red Hot Chili Poppers have a chance to set up their offensive defense. Atom Bomb with the nice snipe. Spiller is coming out with the flag now. He's going to probably circle for pups, trying to get that right pup, but despite his best efforts, Devious is going to get a Tag Pro. And he manages to slip by Atom Bomb, but he doesn't get much after that and is bombed into a spike. Now the Red Hot Chili Poppers are going to try and get out with the flag. And they will be successful with that Tag Pro lead from Devious. He's just going to kiss CC with the Tag Pro as Demon is out. So both teams are out now, trying to get that reset. Looks like a good opportunity for the Bad News Balls, but they had too many Red Hot Chili Poppers in base. Chris Ball trying to come in, but the offensive defense is positioned nicely. He's going to have to circle around for a better opportunity. Try and draw in a couple of them out. But he is bombed into a spike. Now Demon has the flag. He's going to wait back for regrab. But the Red Hot Chili Poppers defense is going to slowly advance on him. He does manage to boost past Atom Bomb and juke past Devious. But Devious is in base as Demon gets a tag pro left. And he is returned by Devious in the open field. Chris Ball, in the meantime, comes down, and Demon has the tag pro in base, so it's a great opportunity for him to come in. The Bad News Balls will take a 1-0 lead. They need 3 more caps to have a chance to win and go into overtime. Meanwhile, the Red Hot Chili Poppers rushed in the base, but the blocks weren't there, so they weren't able to cap. However, they did get out and have a regrab train start now, which will help them a lot. Demon gonna try and end that though, as he's one-on-one with Not Prey in the base. As Spiller is nearby, but Not Prey almost making some nice jukes. Demon not fooled by them though. They have the blocks now, but Atom Bomb is gonna return Spiller before he can make an attempt at the flag. Meanwhile, both teams going for pups now. It looks like Chris Ball just making sure Atom Bomb doesn't leave the flag. Looks like a tag pro coming in for the Red Hot Chili Poppers. Let's see if they can use this to get a grab off again. And they will, as Not Faye escapes from base. They might have the blocks. If Atom Bomb can get the return, or Not Prey can get the return. Oh, but Not Faye went for the rolling bomb. It probably isn't going to matter, but as Spiller can't escape from base, that's going to tie things up. Now Devious has the flag. He's running around, and he manages to narrowly avoid Spiller, but there aren't many blocks in base and 3 Bad News Balls. But Atom Bomb, oh, he almost boosted him and bumped him through, but it did not help at all. So Not Faye is going to be returned rather quickly, as the Bad News Balls still don't have a regrab train going. Demon and Spiller are going to get the return there and the reset. So both teams reset. They both got a tag pro from the side pups. Meanwhile, Bad News Balls got a juke juice from the right pup. And with 4.5 minutes left, the Bad News Balls are going to have to score 4 caps just to have a chance. Meanwhile, CC and Not Prey both get out of the flag. But CC is returned rather quickly, and Devious with the snipe. He misses Spiller's tag pro, however, so that's going to give Spiller enough room to get out. Spiller is past 2, as well as the flag of the Red Hot Chili Poppers. Meanwhile, Demon gets the return while Spiller was on anti. It's 2-on-1 in the base. Chris Ball's going to try and make it in there, but Atom Bomb gets the return. Demon's just going to wait back for regrab as Chris Ball rushes back. He's currently trying to go down. Devious, he's ahead of Devious now, but he got caught on that corner right there. He's going to get trapped in 1. But gets a rolling bomb. That's going to bail him out and allow him to escape. Meanwhile, Spiller has a tag pro in base. But he's going to be closely followed by Atom Bomb. That was a nice play by Atom Bomb to guarantee that they did not get in. And Atom Bomb with another nice positioning. They had the tag pro in base and they had him blocked out, but Chris Ball went the wrong way. That's going to be a reset for the Red Hot Chili Poppers, as Demon was prevented from getting regrab. Meanwhile, Atom Bomb boosts through the Bad News Balls defender, but they're there to hold the contain. Demon just flashes real quick while Spiller comes on offense. Not Faye is going to grab, as well as Not Prey. Let's see if he can have more success, but he won't, as he is quickly returned. Chris Ball going to try and bomb in for the grab, but he is prevented by Devious. Spiller gonna flash it right there. As CC going out on offense with a juke juice. CC gonna be returned, and it's Chris Ball trying to get off the flag. He's gonna sneak past Atom Bomb and Devious, but they are able to catch up with him. Let's see if the block's there. Probably not, because they have the tag pro in base. That's gonna be a successful grab for the Red Hot Chili Poppers. as Atom Bomb has the flag and a Tag Pro lead, while CC has a Rolling Bomb with the flag for the Bad News Balls, and he's going to use that to get the return on Atom Bomb. But Not Prey is out with the flag, but spikes himself. Meanwhile, Not Faye is there to quickly pick up the flag before CC can cap. Looks like the Red Hot Chili Peppers have CC trapped. Oh, he had some nice jukes and got a kiss. But the Bad News Balls need caps and they need them quick. Demon has the flag, but he's going to be quickly returned. Now Chris Ball has the flag. Atom Bomb being quickly returned, but that's going to get Not Prey a flag with the Rolling Bomb. He slips by Spiller and CC. If Atom Bomb had hit that snipe, that would have been a cap for the Red Hot Chili Poppers. I don't believe it matters at this point, as they have almost guaranteed victory over the Bad News Balls, but every cap helps. Looks like the Red Hot Chili Poppers are going to get a reset here as they return Demon. Meanwhile, Devious coming in with the flag, but he's not fast enough to get slipped by Spiller. Bad News Balls are gonna try and get a grab off here. CC will be almost out with the flag. He will be out with the flag actually after a spike. He's just gonna kiss Devious here, and this game is pretty much over for the Bad News Balls as they need to score 3 or 4. I mean, just to tie with the Red Hot Chili Poppers. Maybe they can get one more cap to kind of justify and at least say they didn't lose or tie all the halves. But it is not looking good for them at this point, as they have lost pretty decisively to the Red Hot Chili Poppers, who are an NLTP team. Not something you expect after a team that's supposed to be in the Premier League of Tag Pro MLTP. Chris Ball might come in with the flag here. They have the blocks. They should be able to get this cap, but they only have 5 seconds left. So they will win the second game, but not by enough, as cap diff will go to the Red Hot Chili Poppers. Upsetting, perhaps not upsetting, depending on your point of view. The worst ranked in MLTP Bad News Balls. So we'll see how the Red Hot Chili Poppers will do for the rest of the tournament, see if they can continue their streak. As the Red Hot Chili Poppers defeat the Bad News Balls in 3 games.